are out at a beautiful acreage property today. This is such a gorgeous Spanish hacienda style home, and it is phenomenal inside. And let me tell you where we're located. We are in the area of Oakalla, super close to Briggs, Texas. And let me tell you, we are north of Liberty Hill. We are in Burnet County. We're pretty close to Lampasas. You can get over to Killeen, Harker Heights, and then a little bit further is the Temple Belton area. So even though you're out in the country on beautiful acreage, you are not too far from lots of different areas with great facilities, medical facilities. You've got restaurants, you've got, the medical facilities, you've got the restaurants, and there's actually lots of employers out here too. You've got the big Firefly company out here. But let's get inside. I can't wait to show you how beautiful this home is, but the exterior is really fascinating. Look at these, wood columns here and how they did the construction. It's so beautiful. There's so many large mature trees on this property, and with the Spanish style, you have the saltillo tile in a lot of the home, but solid, massive solid wood doors. Let's get inside. There's such a beautiful style throughout this home, and this is actually the floor here. It's so beautiful, and I believe that's saltillo tile, not 100% sure, but the way they did it, it's very unique. I've not seen a floor exactly like that. And you've got so much beautiful masonry, arches, wood throughout this home. And we're right here in the foyer. I'm going to give you a sneak peek right here of what's coming outside, because you have a beautiful pool and spa and view of all of this wonderful land. And you have one wing of the house this way, which we're going to get over to in a couple of minutes. And then let's go to the left to get into the great room space and the kitchen. So when I tell you there are beautiful masonry, arches, and wood beams, take a look at what's going on in this gorgeous property, this gorgeous home. And again, this really beautiful floor is pretty extensive throughout. And so then you have this stone wall there with the fireplace. You have doors out to the swimming pool, the courtyard area that's corralled in there with a little fence, stone as well. And then you have a nice covered area here. This place is so beautiful. And the price for what you're getting is phenomenal. I mean, the fact that you're getting all this land and this beautiful hacienda style home, not too far from Liberty Hill, from Austin, from Killeen, from Temple Belton. I mean, this is really amazing. I'm really excited about this tour. So anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. My name's Seth Capel. I'm your Big Lot Texas realtor. And if this is your first time on the channel, thank you and welcome. And if you're a longtime viewer and subscriber, I really appreciate that, of course, as well. We're here in the kitchen, and you just have a beautiful high-end appliances. You've got the GE monogram 48-inch range right here, double oven. You have 4 burners, and then you have a grill here, and this one is a griddle. I think when they have these, there are options to modify, like if you really wanted 6 burners and maybe just a griddle. But I'm not 100% sure of that, but I would think that there's a way to modify that if that's not ideal, But then you also, in addition to the 2 ovens part of the range, there's a 3rd oven right here, the warming drawer, the micro, and then of course this beautiful commercial grade vent hood. And take a look at this. I mean, I love this. I love, sea view scenes, and that's just phenomenal. But let's get into the rest of it. I'm going to get up close so you could see the granite countertops and it looks like travertine backsplash. And this is nice. You have a divided sink right there, of course, right next to the dishwasher. But you have a view out to the front of your little circle drive, and it's a very long driveway up, as you saw on the way in. But if you didn't, we're gonna fly the drone around. I'm gonna walk around the property and you're gonna see everything. You have the built-in refrigerator right here. This is a KitchenAid, and just, you know, beautifully finished everything in this home. And I love how you have these double arches right here. Look at all that beautiful stone. You have the beams in the family room, and you even have beams right here in the kitchen. And let's take a look at this pantry. So again, so many arch doors. And when I said they're solid doors, these are knotty alderwood. Look how thick these doors are. This is not what you're getting from production builders or luxury production builders. This is something you get with full custom. So solid home, solid floors, solid cabinets, doors, everything, just gorgeous. So I'm going to show you the butler's pantry, a little wine beverage area right here. The butler's pantry leads into the formal dining. You have your own little beverage sink, beverage refrigerator, another window out. And then on this side, maybe it's set up really good to be serving, and you've got more cabinetry below, and this would be nice for your glasses. And then I'll show you where that formal dining room is right there in just a moment, but I wanted to kind of just take a peek right here. If you're cooking from this area here, you also have another cooktop right here in the island. So this one looks like electric, and I'm not sure, I don't see it say anything about it being a, what do they call it, where you have to use special frying pan and stuff. I've drawn a blank. The induction cooktops, I don't see that, so I think it's just a regular electric. But you've got 4 burners on the electric, 4 burners here on the range, no shortage of cooking. So if you love to cook, bake, you've got 3 ovens and 8 burners, a grill, and a griddle. So I mean, that's pretty phenomenal. I haven't seen many homes with that much cooking going on. But I just want to pan down here so you can see just how gorgeous this is. And let me come over here and I'm going to give you all the stats on this property. So hey everybody, I'll stand back here so you can see me, and I want to give you all the stats up quick, and then we're going to continue. This is such a beautiful home. We've got a master suite on that side with like a library or another study area, and then you have another suite down this way. You have the garage right here, and then upstairs is set up like it's almost like its own apartment. And there's a bedroom and like a living room and a little kitchen deal. It's sweet. So we're going to get all around. But to give you the stats on this property, we are out in Oakalla. Like I said, we're near Briggs. We're near Temple Belton is probably 40 minutes or something like that, about 40 minutes or so. You're closer to Killeen, and you're very close to Lampasas. So location is phenomenal, especially when you're getting acreage. And so the house itself, square feet, is noted as 4,092 square feet. It's a big house, a beautiful house. It is a 3-bedroom house, although here it actually says 4 bedrooms. And so we'll see, there's certain rooms that I think could be another bedroom. So we'll walk through. So this is actually noting as a 4-bedroom, 3 full baths plus the half bath. And it's a pretty good size, oversized 2-car garage. But goodness, when I tell you about the acreage, you can put a shop up, you can put another home. There's no restrictions out here. No HOA, no restrictions that we're aware of. And so, of course, you're going to research that to be certain. But as of what I know right now, there's no restrictions. So that's phenomenal. And so you could put up additional homes. You could do different things out here. And that's, sometimes difficult to find. And so as far as the acreage, the current property that's on the market has 16 acres. But hold on, if you want more, my understanding is there's easily another 14 acres right behind. That would get you up to 30. And then for sure there's other land near here that, we could talk about. But for all of that, and we're going to keep going, the swimming pool, and you saw how beautiful it is inside and out so far, even just the beginning. Wait till we get into the master suite and all that. The list price on this, $1,465,000. Okay, I know you guys were thinking more, but let's keep going. So get into the family room. Look how the built-in right there, and just look how spacious this is. I would love to get you dimensions on this. If that's something you want, just let me know. And then we're gonna get over to the master suite there next, and then outside. And while we're passing through here, I gotta show you this, a beautiful baño. This is the powder room, another solid knotty alder arched door, and I love this style. Look at that. How beautiful is that? And there's arches. So if you don't like arches, okay, maybe not. But if you do, this home is phenomenal. So yeah, you got the commode right there and a beautiful sink here in the powder room. And as I pointed out, you come in here from the front, the entry and the foyer, okay? And another beautiful arch door right there. Very custom. You see how custom that door is? And then you have more masonry arches. And if you love Spain, if you love this type of architecture, it's just gorgeous. I could see just a beautiful dinner going on here in the formal dining. And as I showed you before, that connects through the kitchen and the butler's pantry. But you have beautiful light fixtures, wood beams, masonry throughout this home. And so let's get over to this whole wing is, to me, all for the master suite. So you have an arched entry here. Oh, I got to show you this. Look how pretty that is. Okay. But you have this arched entry here. I would personally think about adding a door here, but that's just me, to separate this entire wing from the other part of the house, because this is the library or flex room space. We'll call it an office or a library, but it could be, a TV room. It could be an exercise room. Of course, it's whatever you want, but they have these built-ins here and a little corner desk area, more arched windows. And let me show you the doors here. Okay, so you've got beautiful, beautiful doorways, and you've got doorway out to the side, and this is the doorway into the master suite. Okay, beautiful, continuing with the same flooring and masonry accent. And look at the ceiling, a double pop-up ceiling there, double coffered ceiling. And then, like I said, you have a doorway out to the pool. So that's our next stop. Right after this, we're gonna get out and see the pool. But you have two doors into your bathroom, and you have beautiful, I love when they do the reading lights right there where the bed would go on this wall, right? So you each have a switch for your reading light. Just super, super beautiful how they did this wood arch, right? And the masonry arch, and it just works so well. Then you've got a nice walk-in shower. You've got the jetted tub, and I'll pan back around here. You've got double sinks, beautiful cabinetry, and you've got plenty of space for towels, double sinks. And this is that other doorway to the master bedroom, right? So then right here, you've got like a linen area and the commode room. And there is a door here. It's a pocket door, which is so smart. Another solid door, but this one is a pocket door, also like 8 feet tall at least, I think. And we'll hone in here on the tub. You've got a jetted tub here with a window out, and it's, you're on all this land. You're on 16 acres in the front. And like I said, there's another 14 acres that should be available immediately behind, and then possibly some more. So anyway, reach out depending on what you're looking for. Be happy to discuss and, well, of course, show you the property and then answer any questions you have. This is a great walk-in closet. So let me pull this door back so it's not confusing. This is the doorway to, so now you could see it. This is the doorway to the closet, okay? You've got another arched, solid knotty alder doors here, okay? And we'll get in here. It is a very customized closet. You have the shelving on left and right. You've got the bars there, but even above, you have a lot of space here with those pull-down hanging bars for your off season. And then I'm going to pan back around here. So on each side, you have one of these built-in deals with the drawers. And then look at all the area there up top. You could put loads of shoes up there. And that shelf up top is great for your, kind of things you don't need as often, but you want to have a lot of space for it. So I love all of this. And check this out. Who doesn't want a beautiful safe right here in their closet? Looks like it's attached to the slab possibly. And then there's even a sliding door to hide it. So I don't know if y'all could see that. There's a sliding door setup right there. So very sweet setup. Sorry, I'm spinning around here a little bit too much. Apologize for that. But yeah, what a great setup here between the master bedroom, bathroom, and the closet there. So I'm going to take you over and get outside right now, and then we're going to see the other wing of the house, the upstairs. Like I said, that's set up like a whole apartment. It could be 2 bedrooms up there, but you'll see. It's a really neat layout. Okay, let me show you this patio. Wood ceiling. Look at this. It's hot out, guys. It's a great day to go in the pool. All right, I guess we have some UT fans. Go UT. Hook 'em. And then you got the spa right here. So talk about, family reunion or just every day being with family on this land. This would make a great equestrian property, a great family compound. You just have to build your additional homes. Like I said, no restrictions, so that's pretty phenomenal. And we'll walk back here and then we'll finish the rest of the interior. But don't worry, I'm going to show you all of this land. We're going to fly the drone up and check this out. You want another nice area to hang out, especially when it's a little bit cooler. You can enjoy the fireplace right there. Just as beautiful. Everyone has different styles they're in love with. This one is not as common though, and it's super unique. So if you want something that is different, that makes you feel like you're in old world Spain or Mexico, this is just stunning. So I'll show you the pool again real quick from this angle, and then we're going to get inside and look at the rest of the downstairs. Pretty big pool. Big sky country out here. You can see all those massive oak trees, and we'll be getting out there. And we will also get up in the drone. So a lot of people tell me that's their favorite part. So I'm not sure what yours is. Would love to hear more about it. Walk over to the other downstairs bedroom suite, and you'll see there's some really cool things going on in this house. Very, very custom. You've got cedar closets. The laundry room's phenomenal, and the bedroom suite as well. And let's take a look at this. This is like I believe this is pantry. We're right off the kitchen, and then the light comes on right there. So let me show you where we are. So you can see this is your pantry right here. And then, of course, you see the kitchen right here. All right. Well, there's the pantry there in the corner. So this is either extra pantry or just another closet. So it depends on how much pantry space you need and want. We'll take a peek at the garage real quick. This is a large 2-car. I believe those are 8-foot high doors. Pretty good amount of space in the back. But if you're like most of my clients, you're going to be adding another freestanding shop. I mean, when you have this much land, why wouldn't you, right? So these two on the right are the cedar closets, which I'll show you, but just pointing out where they are. Laundry room, like I said, is phenomenal. So you've got this center island here. You've got all this workspace here. Maybe this is like a homework area or some other crafting, sewing. Not sure. There's a lot of potential uses for this. I think maybe it was for homeschooling. It's a little bit lower. These are a little bit lower, so maybe perfect for little ones, you know, but they're not crazy low, like only for tiny kids, but they're a little bit lower than some. But take a look at this. You've got beautiful cabinetry on 3 walls here in the laundry room. Plenty of room for these big front loaders. And then check this out. Not only do you have a sink and cabinetry, hanging bar area, but this is a big surprise right here. Anyone with a dog would love this. So you've got that little, I think it's for a dog bath area. And you could, I imagine, just pull that, you know, faucet right out and wash your dog. That's pretty good. So like I said, cedar closet number 1. And then I'll show you number 2. And then this leads to the other bedroom suite. There's a bath in there as well. So we'll get over to that suite. And then upstairs, like I said, it's basically like its own apartment. Sorry, it's a little dark right here. So personally, I would add another light, or we just put in some brighter light bulbs in this hallway. But that's super easy, right? So this is another bedroom, and it has its own door out to the pool area. That beautiful door there goes to the pool. You've got the plantation shutters there on the left wall, and this one here, you would just, you know, put some blinds or draperies or something. But you do actually have a little view out to the pool. And so we'll get into the bathroom. Take a look at that. So this is the downstairs suite. And I'll tell you a little bit more about myself. My name again is Seth Capel. I've been a realtor in Central Texas for 19 years, and I specialize in these acreage properties as well as new construction. And I work all over Central Texas. I've sold well over 570 properties over the years, worked with many different builders, all different types of builders. So whatever questions you have about, you know, different areas, buying, building, even selling, I'm happy to help you out. It's what I love to do. And just reach out with any questions whatsoever. I'm here for you guys. Again, it's Seth Capel, and all my contact information is in the description of the video, but I'll also be sharing a QR code in a moment where you can just scan that. It will send me a text straight from your phone to my phone. All you would have to do is hit send. So go ahead and you'll see that QR code as we get upstairs, and you could scan it or just jot down my number. It's 512-750-8495. Again, Seth Capel, your Big Lot Texas realtor. So we're focusing on those big lots, those acreage properties. And I'm also on the hunt for other clients who are looking to buy. I have some looking in the 10 to 35 acre range. I have a couple that are looking around 75 acres to 100. And then I have one who is looking for 1,000+ acres, which is hard to find in this part of Texas. Okay, so we're upstairs, and this is a really nice game room space, but like I said, this whole upstairs could be like an apartment. So you have the bathroom right here. So we'll get in that more closely in a second. I just wanted to give you a lay of the land. I love how you have the little Juliet balcony there off the front of the home. These beautiful arched stained doors. And then, like I said, it's set up like a little apartment. So, got a little kitchen over there. Not even really that little. You've got a full-size range, micro, sink, and a spot for a full-size refrigerator. So, not too shabby. And I'll show you the countertop. It's kind of a reddish, kind of goes with the floors there. Let me see if I could open these doors so we can see outside. Seems like a fun place to check out. Yeah, super. Sometimes these kind of things are janky, but these are really smooth. Man, it's beautiful out here. Check this out. Goodness. All right, more to see. Let's get inside. See the bedroom up here. So either this is a third bedroom and then like a game room space. This technically could be its own bedroom and just happens to have a kitchenette. And then this, would be the bedroom. So if you want it to be a whole suite, a whole apartment, this is your bedroom. You have the bathroom, and it even has a covered patio balcony in the back. You've got the metal roof, as you could see there. I love the railings as well, just beautiful. And we're gonna get outside, but I just want to peek, show you how gorgeous this is. We're gonna get up in the drone in a couple minutes. This one does have a smaller closet, so I'll show you the closet, but then I'm gonna show you those other 2 closets that are in the apartment area. That door is a little stark. Certainly easy to adjust. It has those little spring rollers on top. It probably just needs a little adjustment, but it's a smaller closet, so just know that going in here. It's a decent sized room. You could add an armoire if you wanted. Coming into this space, like I said, there are these 2 closets. It's actually connected all the way through. Let me open the door so you could see. So there's a lot of closet space here that goes the whole length of the wall. You have multiple bars, shelves, and like I said, it goes through all the way there. I'll open that up for you to see. I just can't get over how beautiful all the doors are throughout this home. And so, good amount of storage up here for this apartment. Let's peek out this window. I want to show you what the view is out over those hills. Or you could look past my truck. Really pretty. Well, don't worry, we're gonna get out in the drone and you'll be able to see everything super clear in just a moment. We'll get in close to the bathroom. There's that linen closet right there. And then here is your bathroom. So you got a nice vanity. Those more kind of brownish red, granite, very pretty. And then you have a tub shower combo here. Very nicely done, guys. Beautiful, beautiful home. And I want to point one other thing out. Let me find a good spot for this. This has a hand trowel texture. So you get that with the super custom home. Sometimes hard to see that on a video, but it's very custom. It's not your, spray foam, orange peel kind of stuff. Not spray foam, but texture, spray texture, orange peel. So this is much more custom and more elegant and just very, very beautiful and solid. Everything in this home, I hope you'll agree, it's just phenomenal. So that's the house. Like I said, it's over 4,000 feet. It's over 4,000 square feet and beautiful. 16 acres currently included. 14 additional acres could be included or available, priced separately. But this property is on the market right now. I do want to thank Teal Van Eman for allowing us to tour, for inviting us to tour this beautiful property today. Just a lovely, lovely listing. And as I mentioned, 1.465 for all this land and this gorgeous home. Pretty sweet, guys. And so again, if you want to text me, scan this QR code right here, and that will set up a text message straight to me, or just dial 512-750-8495. Again, I'm Seth Capel, your Big Lot Texas Realtor. We're going to get up in the air. We're going to look around this beautiful property. I'm going to take you out to the front, walk you down the driveway a little bit, and then we're going to get up in the drone. It's just so peaceful out here and so beautiful. So This is always my favorite part. It's just getting outside. So let's see. Some nice views over this way too. I'll show you the front from this angle. And like I said, we'll get up in the air. I apologize for the delay, but I just wanted to walk out here with y'all, show you some of the trees, show you some of the land. As you can see, you've got some hills out that way. There's more hills and valleys beyond these trees that probably blocked a little bit by the trees from where I'm standing. And then you do have propane. There's a propane tank there in the back right. And what a beautiful, beautiful home. So who's ready to get up in the air? I know I am. Let's do it. All right, guys. Thanks again for watching. I'm going to share with you, as we get up in the air, I'm going to share with you information on other acreage properties, land, especially if you're looking just for land separately to build on. I will share a couple of different listings with you that are on the market right now for acreage land properties as we fly through this gorgeous one. But if you have any questions, please reach out anytime. Thank you. This is such a beautiful part of Texas right here. I hope you agree and are enjoying this tour. As promised, I'm going to share with you 3 additional acreage properties that are on the market right now. And the first one is over 250 acres with a luxury barndominium, a massive shop, and beautiful topography. And if you wait just a minute, you could click on the left side of your screen and watch a full video tour of that property. The next one is one of the lowest priced 50-acre tracts in the general area right here. This property is in Lampasas. Like I said, it's over 50 acres. And it's priced just at $675,000. The last one is a massive acreage property. It is actually 832 acres in Lampasas, has a beautiful large tank, large pond on it, and that property is priced under $6 million. Just beautiful. Thank you guys for watching. I'm here for any questions, especially on any of these properties, but really anything at all. I'm always here for you guys. I'm Seth Capel, your Big Lot Texas Realtor.